Thank you for joining me for the Open Dental software demo. Today we will be going through a patient's typical first visit. We'll start with how to search and add patients in the system. This can be done in the top left-hand corner under the Select Patient button. We'll be able to search by last name and first name, or any of the other criteria on the right-hand side. You'll notice after searching that in my Select Patient section, I do not currently have that patient available to select. This typically means that your patient is not entered in yet. The last name and first name are all that's required to be able to be entered on the next screen. The phone number and below will only search for existing patients and are not needed to create the patient. The Add PT button and Add Many buttons will allow you to add one patient or many patients at a time. The Add Many button will add up to 5 family members at one time, or the Add PT to add just one patient. We're going to put in some basic details for Karen. Now that we've entered in a cell phone and an email address for her, we're also going to indicate she'd prefer to be contacted on her cell phone, confirming appointments that she might miss. She'd also like to be contacted on her cell phone, but just reminders that she's due for her recall cleaning appointments, she'd prefer to be emailed. This will allow you to be able to efficiently use the appointment list in Open Dental. We'll get into that in just a moment. We'll attach a referral source to Karen. If the referral source is an existing patient, saying yes will let you choose from the patients in your system. Saying no will pull up other referral sources. If it's not currently in your system, the Add button is right here. Let's go ahead and put in just a few more details for her. If you've entered a zip code on at least one other patient in your system, typing it out in the zip code field and tabbing out will allow Open Dental to do some of the data entry for you. Billing types can be customized for you. Standard account, pre-collections, and sent to collections are already in your system by default. The ortho, emailed statement, and no statement are ones I've customized. You can set up additional ones easily. We'll put in our patient's preferred primary provider as well as their preferred hygienist. This will allow the program to help you search the provider schedule quickly. Clicking OK will add Karen into our system. You can now view her in the top of the program. Creating an appointment, adding insurance, charting and completing treatment, or scanning in documents will all be attached to Karen as a patient. If we needed to move Karen into a family, or if she was a child and came of age and wanted to be on her own account, all information attached to Karen would move with her. Let's go ahead and create an appointment for her. I'm going to go to the date and time on my appointment book where Karen is asked to be scheduled. We're going to double click to create the appointment in the operatory that we have available and confirm we haven't changed patients accidentally. Clicking OK will pull up our Edit Appointment window. The center click section here is completely customizable by your office based on what your practice does most frequently. The top one here has multiple abbreviations. With a single left click, I can attach multiple procedures to the appointment. If you're not going to be doing a procedure that was attached to your single click items, a single left click will detach it from the appointment today and leave it available for attachment to future appointments. Anything highlighted on the appointment will be completed when the appointment is set complete. We can also customize areas of the appointment, such as our patient asking to come in sooner than they're currently scheduled if we got a cancellation. Adding them to the appointment list would allow us to be able to reference that quickly if we did get the cancellation. We can change providers on the appointments as necessary, color code our appointments, and also mark if we've asked our patient to come in a little bit sooner, such as your new patients, to be able to fill out paperwork ahead of time. We've asked our patient to come in at 4 o'clock to be able to fill out the paperwork. Clicking OK will create that appointment right where we double clicked. We can even decrease the amount of time that appointment's going to take by selecting the bottom of the appointment and dragging it upwards.